Alright, so I just loaded up in this map and holy crap. Detail is insane. So, this is apparently another abandoned asylum map that I thought it'd be kind of fun to check out. But already, this is one of the most detailed maps I've ever seen in Gary's mod ever. And they put a lot of love and care in this thing. And there's just so many things I can't even process. There's just so much to say right now. Like, this is where I spawned. All I did was spawn in the empty hand thing, so I didn't have like a crowbar up or whatever. But damn, dude. This makes you actually want to explore like abandoned places, man. We got a thing here that says God save. And it looks like there's a needle there, which isn't surprising for an abandoned place. This is probably where people go and do drugs, or people stay here. But I'm curious, maybe there's a story to be told here, but I don't know. This is insane. We got trash everywhere. We got a bunch of bleach. We got a bunch of pop bottles, soda pop, sody pop, fizzy drink, spray paint, coffee. Just a basic trash prop. Wow. First of all, I gotta say, like, there's so many things to process here, but it looks like there's even an upstairs. This doesn't even feel like Gary's mod, really. Like, I say that all the time, like, I recognize some stuff from Gary's mod, but just looking at, like, let's say this, with no camera, I would have assumed that this wasn't a source game. I would have assumed that this is some kind of game off of Steam, like some new game. This doesn't even look like a source game. It's crazy. Map created by Chris Ward. And he has a website there. Did I say that name right? Chris Ward. But damn, dude. There's actually stuff that you gotta push to like get around. First of all, I can't even tell, like, there's so much detail. I'm bumping into everything that I can't even tell like where I'm at. Like, I don't know the layout of asylums, but I feel like maybe this guy really did some work in it. And the roof detail is amazing. Like, the way that it kind of caves in on itself, like, this place feels like it's just really, like, dangerous, actually. Like, I shouldn't be here. Because, like, I mean, look at that. The rest of this roof could easily fall. I mean, some of it looks like it is a little supported, but... Well, I guess most of it is. It's just kind of leaning because of, like, probably the weather damage that the roof has done. You know, these are, like, just the little, what are they called? Forgot the name of them, but... like the tile roof thingies. But there's a created map creator. Doors don't work. I think I saw this in the Steam and it looked really good, but I didn't know if this was like gonna be real. But it is, and I'm not even seeing purple and black textures, which is amazing. We got a lot of lighting coming in. I feel like I should turn my flashlight off. It's so bright. It's like my eyes are adjusting to the light here. Is this really bright for y'all? Sorry. But look at that. You can tell this place has been abandoned for years and years. Decades, probably. Place looks like it could be like 80 years old even. Like 80 years old since it's had people living in it. Now I already know that this map is probably not a jump scary map. But there's a vent there. Looks like it leads over there, but there's just so many things to be said about this. The lighting detail, it's like my eyes adjusted when I first saw the light coming up these stairs, you know? Played some ambient noise. It reminds me of Portal 2, kind of like the vines and stuff when you go back to the center or whatever, but looks like oh crap. No, I'm not no clipping. Let's grab this chair. Looks like there's actually something here. So I'm guessing we end up like coming back through there in the future, but the graffiti, man, this looks all custom made. Everything in this map, so much of this stuff looks custom made. Like I don't recognize this. I don't recognize the floor. I don't recognize the grass or the moss. I assume it's from Counter-Strike or something, but holy cow. I don't even know what it could be from. I don't have that many things installed. I have Left 4 Dead 2, Team Fortress 2, and Gary's Mod, and 2 Counter-Strike games, but these just feel all custom made. What I wanted to look at was this little vent here, and it looks like this vent actually circles around. Look at how the life is even kind of growing in the vent, because there's probably like tiny pieces of dirt that are there. And there's a kitchen there. We're gonna have to check that out, but I don't want to break down the vent yet. There's a soda machine that's looks like it got blocked off, which is kind of odd. I mean, maybe they just put that in there for storage. I mean, that's probably what it was, most likely. Like this, I can't. If you didn't tell me what this building was, I wouldn't have known, because there's just so much to be said about it. It looks almost like a school, and it's an asylum. So I really recommend checking these maps out for yourself. I really do. But that kitchen was like somewhere I don't recognize. Some of this stuff is unbreakable. It's okay. Sorry if that's loud. But yeah. There's a kitchen somewhere I actually think I should go find. Like, where could that be? Here? I don't know. But I want to go back into that vent really quick, because now my curiosity is indeed getting the best of me here, and I just gotta check it out if I can find it. Here it is. It looks like I can break it. Maybe that's actually not like a room I can enter. But obviously there's rotten food here. We'll probably no clip at the end of this, but so much little detail here, like the rotten food, obviously. I think that they like hid the I don't know, but probably doesn't smell good. I just feel like I can, I don't know. That's a window though. Let's go upstairs if I can find the stairs. I feel like I've looked at everything on this floor. At least, you know. I'm getting lost because I'm not smart. But yeah, like even this looks amazing. kind of looking around, seeing if there's maybe little secrets, because this map is just catching my interest, man. Go upstairs. There's a lot of graffiti, like get out, all that. The lighting that they have, like, coming into this place is crazy. This really is just insane. Like, I love how nature will, like, they're given just a little bit of dirt in the worst place possible, and it will grow, man. Grass will grow. And no matter how much humanity builds, nature is gonna build right over it, man. We can keep building as much as we want, but when we forget about a place, this is what happens to it. Maybe not this exactly, this is a lot, but just one little thing of grass can cause this, you know? I think it might be a little exaggerated, but it's, I don't know. I really don't, I couldn't tell you. But this looks like a kitchen. Obviously, because we got the stove, we got this. Place must have been really depressing, actually, before it looked like this. Be completely honest with you. Some more graffiti I've never seen. Dr. Breen. Got some boxes here. Some rooms. Just a lot. Sprinkler system probably has stuff grown in it too. And I assume this leads back to... Yep, it leads right back here because I remember talking about that graffiti. So we're gonna head back upstairs where we were. And it was on this floor, I believe. You know, when you look at it like this, it doesn't look like there'd be much since there's not another side here, but it goes all the way around. You know? And it goes up higher. Curious, like, where does this go? This, kind of curious on what this room, it almost looked like an elevator from the outside, but it's, maybe it's just some kind of ventilation room or something. I don't know, dude. This looks like storage, obviously, but it also looks like someone's room. It could have been storage, like this bed was, someone either moved it here afterwards, or is this an extra bed for him? Because I feel like the mattresses might be here, unless, you know, the homeless took them. Which is... that makes sense, you know? But yeah, just a tiny bit of life can really do a number on a building. But yeah, this is insane. I keep going in the same spots because I feel like I'm gonna miss something. I don't want to just run through this map, you know? It's like an aquarium. Aquariums are really small a lot of the time. You just run through them in like 10 minutes, but if you stop and actually look and watch, it can be an hour, you know? But I admire this, and this is what we saw on the other side. This looks like some kind of storage. Maybe they had like plant-related stuff in here. I don't know. I just assume that because of the wagon. Some valves. A lot of grass here. There's also a vent here. Stuff growing in it. Wow, I actually missed this vent completely. I wouldn't have known. I didn't see it on this side. That's actually kind of cool. I keep pushing stuff in my own way. Laundry basket. That's the dead body storage. That's when things get kind of risky, is when you start climbing stairs that don't really look like they should be walked on like that. That's not safe. And you should probably not do that, but... Was this the whole map? Because... honestly, I don't even have any complaints. Like... I have to say, like... kind of wish that there's a little bit more, like... story to, like, what these rooms meant, I guess. Like, there's a lot of detail in these rooms, don't get me wrong. And then there's really good prop placement, but it just feels like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. There's nothing wrong with the map. It's like perfect, man. Okay, I'll just push that there then. Yeah, that's dangerous. Can't break those. Did I miss the floor? Just feel like I did. Like, I've been on this floor. That noise scared me, honestly. And the thing is, I don't feel creeped out by this. If anything, I actually feel comforted in a weird way. I don't think I actually... No, I did. I remember this spot right here. This is like early on. I feel actually comforted by like the fact that there's so much life in here, I guess, if that makes sense. Just a lot of green in here. Like if it didn't have any green, I think I'd feel a little more creeped out. Yeah, this is the second floor, but... Like I said, these maps are just so short, and I don't mind that. But I wish that they were longer because I love them. Same with that other Asylum map I played, but I gotta say, this is like the best, like, most detailed map I've ever seen. And if somebody made like a Gary's mod, like, story, or like Half-Life mod, Half-Life 2 mod, where everything looked like this through the whole game, like, sorry, my voice cracked. Like, everything was this detailed in certain areas, I would just... I would be amazed. But, I think it's time to no-clip. So... it kind of helps me. Take a look around. Yeah, I think we explored everywhere. Feel kind of bad because I did it kind of quick, but... man. I wanted to check this kitchen out. It's super bright in here, but yeah, you could definitely tell that this wasn't a place that people are meant to be, because... that foot in here. Because back here, you can't even see the food. But they did that placement really good. Because you can't even see, like... you see from the top. Even though it's low, like... quality, like, items in the game. It's just, they did the placement really good. I feel like there's just secrets though, you know. I don't know, I just... that makes it kind of creepy, huh? I don't really like no-clipping because it gets rid of a lot of the immersion, obviously. Because when you're in here, it feels like you're really in a building. So when you fly out, it's just like, oh, that's ruined. So, I hope I didn't really ruin that for anybody. feel like I did a few things in this, though, that ruined people's immersion, but... yeah, this is definitely up there with some of the best Gmod maps I've ever seen. Like, it's small and short, but you gotta think, like, a lot of time went into it. So much time. And asking for more is just, it's kind of selfish, because it's like, this is enough, you know? There's so much detail. Like, this map actually took a while for my computer to load in. But, man, the lighting, though, I'd never understood that. Like, I've played so many Garry's Mod maps in my life, but one thing I never understood in my life, ever, was how they did the little lighting with, like, the dust particles like this. And it adds a lot to the map. I feel like maybe that some of the lights and some of the windows should have been, like, a little less, you know? Like, maybe because it kind of feels like the sun is shining on in every direction, you know? Like, I guess this room is alright, but like right there, you know, it feels like the sun's right there, but it also feels like it's over there too. Like, there's just suns everywhere, but it does add like a nice effect to it. Like, it really shows off the detail to the map and hides some of the uglier details in, like, the source engine with the brightness, you know? So, really great level design. I've never designed like a Gmod level, and I kind of hope to one day and figure out how, but I know that I would never be able to, like, do anything this good. Because I don't even know where to start, but this is making me want to, you know? I also do kind of appreciate the fact that some of the props are movable. Even though it's my fault that I keep pushing them into my way. See, like, it feels like there's a sun right here, like in front of that, so you can't see, it's too bright, but it also feels like there's one here. But like I said, it hides like the ugly detail of a lot of source maps, and you see that a lot with really nice, like, maps, especially on beaches, because a lot of the beach assets on, like, Valve games are really disgusting, and they're purposely done like that because it's like they use a lot of brightness on, like, beach maps because of that. It seems like I said, like, it just, in Half-Life 2 you're on a beach, but it's like a really nasty one, and it's purposely like that. But when you want to try to make like a beach vacation house, you don't want any of that. So I gotta say, what you worked really well with. Like, I feel like maybe this is like supposed to be on top of water, but you did it in such a way where it looks good on the ground. I don't even know, man, but I love the moss, I love the grass, I love the graffiti. Also, there's a ladder here that I tipped over, and they probably used that ladder to write that. But yeah, these darker areas of the map are really creepy, but they don't feel like all that bad, just because it's like there's so much, like, vegetation. That's the word I've been looking for this whole video. So much vegetation everywhere, and you don't feel... Sometimes you don't feel alone in a way, I guess. Not to sound like a hippie, but like, I feel like I would even have the courage to, like, check out a place like this if I knew it was safe. If it had this much, like, green in it, because it would make me feel like nobody's been here for a while. I don't know, maybe it's just a human Brian thing, but they could have created like a night version too, which would be cool. I think that would have definitely added like a whole factor to everything. You know what else would be interesting with a map like this? I'm not saying that they should. And I love how the map is the way it is. And I'm not saying they should add more, but it would be cool. I'm just saying it would be cool if you created like almost different types, like a time lapse of different maps of like what this place looked like right when it was abandoned, when people left, and then like maybe a year later where there's graffiti and trash, and then like just year by year. I'd love to see that in a Gary's mod, like map exploration. And then like a night version. I don't know. That's so much to ask though. That's the thing. Like you'd have to redo everything. But I just feel like a map like this with this much detail and stuff, it would be so interesting to see what things looked like, I guess, before, is what I'm trying to say. Like there's dark corners of the map like this. But I mean, this isn't really a good example, but good examples down here, like at the very bottom, like down here, no, like at the beginning, really. That's a great example of like the darker areas of the map. But there's also electricity, but you know, who cares? It's Gary's mod, you know. It looks great. I look at the dumbest stuff. That's just because I'm a YouTuber and I look at stuff like that and I have to talk about it. But in all seriousness, this map actually was like really cozy and nice, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, be safe, bye.